Okay, let's just wait for a few people to come in. I'm not gonna be on here long, no way. Just say a few things and then I'm out. It's a nice day out. On my way in, just thought I'd kill a little bit of time. Oh, got two watching so far. Give everyone a little bit of a brief. Hey, what's going on, EE? How you doing? Give a little bit of a brief look around where I'm at. Oh, I'm well. I hope things are going well for you. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm just over here killing a little bit of time before I head into work and all. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm just out and about. Just doing a few things. And sub deacons, how you doing? And I just thought I'd come and just share a few things with everyone. Let everyone know what's going on with myself. I'm well. I'm just living life. I got a chance to once again live out my dream. And I'm gonna say this to people with a dream out there. It is never too late. You should still pursue what it is you want to do and never give up on what it is you want to do. Yesterday I had a chance to once again produce another short film that's going to be coming out. And the things that I love to do, thank you, EE, the things that I love to do this is something I've been loving since I was a kid, since I was growing up. And I just wanted to say that if you got something out there, what's up, Frank? If it's something out there that you love to do, if it's something out there that you want to pursue it, but to the fullest and to the best of your potential. Because no one is going to pursue something better than you if it's what you want to do. And screw all the haters, screw everything that people say. Go at what you want to go at full force, full speed ahead. Also want to mention some of the things, the last changes I hear that YouTube is making. Hey, what's up, Fosterless? How you doing? A lot of things that YouTube is doing, they're making some changes and stuff out there that we may not necessarily be crazy about, but we still need to adjust to them. So it was certain words that they don't like to hear because it messes with their algorithm. So anyone that's in here, just love on one another. I have no problem with you all meeting each other and loving each other. And you know what? Just go in and do it like that. Hey Trish, how you doing, love? Nikki C, what's going on, love? Two of my favorite women, Trish and Nikki C. And Nikki, I just want to let you know that I just love seeing you. And hey, oh snap! Hey Sky, how you doing? I've been around Sky. But you know what though? Things I just want to say is that we can't continue to be discouraged. We live in a crazy world as it is, and this world is designed to already try to discourage us. But we cannot allow it to discourage us because as much as it is, as easy as it is for us to just fall back and just go on and just be a part of. We gotta be strong. We gotta be stronger than that. We gotta be stronger than anything that any hater puts out. And I know this from firsthand because I've dealt with haters, and actually we still do deal with them and trolls. But you know what though? They're gonna be there. Thing is, we cannot waste our valuable energy on them. We cannot give them none of our time. We cannot give them none of our peace of mind. We can't do anything like that. See, we gotta just learn to navigate, or as we call these YouTube streets, and navigate the real life streets too, and do it. Just do it cautiously. I'm not saying be scared, but you know what? There's nothing wrong with doing something with caution. There's nothing wrong with being careful. What you do, because when you're careful with something, when you're focused on something, you get more of a better understanding of what it is you want to get into. Exactly, Trish. We need our haters because haters are motivators. Matter of fact, I did a live stream like that before. The haters being motivators, but I also want to talk about how YouTube is seemingly making things harder for us, and a lot of stuff they're doing, I'm not quite understanding of it. But I'm going to say this much is that maybe they're cleaning house, maybe they're just weeding out the weak links. Either way, if there's a better time to be a content creator, this is it. By all means, be a content creator. What's up, Sade, the long free dread? Everyone go support Sade. Say hello to Sade. Glad to see you. Glad you're here. But everyone go out there and love one another, love each other. And that's one thing I've learned. I've been just checking out different content creators and stuff just to see who's out there. Just randomly just going in there and saying what's up to people. Because you never know. You could run into somebody that may have some of the same interests and same things that you have. But the things I'm just wanting to just encourage people to do is just to go appreciate it. Get the likes up, everyone. Things I just want and encourage people to do is to go out there and explore. YouTube is a big platform. We may as well explore it. And you never know. You might run into somebody that you never thought you would have anything in common with. You never know. Because believe me, I've run into so many different types of pages with people, and I'm learning so much from so many people. One thing about being alive is that you never stop learning. I don't care how old you are or how long you've been on the planet. You should never stop learning. Learning really is fundamental. I know I sound like an after-school special, but learning is fundamental. Yeah, exactly, Trish. Trish said it's a YouTube task force. Now we must treat YouTube like a business. But you know what, though? I guess that would make sense, though, because I actually listened to a stream. Hey, Monique, long time no see to you too, love. I've been one thing is that you should treat your channel like a business, because that's pretty much what it's supposed to be like. It's a business. You should treat it like that, because this is what we do. Some people actually do make a living off of doing this. And this is a way for people to make some money. So yeah, I don't see no problem with treating it like it's a business. Treating your channel like a business, that's a good way to do it. I mean, people are doing super chats, and people are getting money off of ad revenue. So yeah, it only makes sense to treat it like a business. And the things that we get inundated with so much negativity There's so much of all the ratchetivity that's out there. Sometimes you can get so overwhelmed with that, and you need to disconnect. We need to purge ourselves of certain influences and things that's out there. And every now and then, I get tired of hearing about what's going on with the latest. First of all, a lot of the stuff that we hearing, pretty much all it is just all it is it's a distraction. It's a distraction from the real things that's going on in the world. It's a distraction from what we need to really be focusing on. It's a distraction from reality. Okay, we get it. R. Kelly did it. Jussie Smollett did it. Okay, fine. Whatever. It's time to focus on the other stuff that's at hand. Like, last night I saw this new documentary series called Finding Justice. It's a really interesting series coming on, and it focuses on the different justices that have been, the different inconsistencies in our so-called legal system that have been denied us as black people. Like, for example, one of the things that they mentioned, oh, thank you, Trish. One of the things that they mentioned is that, hey, Tiana, how you doing, love? Everyone say hello to Tiana's vlog. Everyone go support Tiana. She's a good sister. But anyway, one of the things that they were talking about was the incident that recently happened in Florida, where a young man named Marquise McLaughlin, and everyone keep that name on your list, Marquise McLaughlin. This young man was defending his family against an attacker because his pregnant wife was sitting in a handicap spot. And this particular guy was being aggressive toward his wife. So he went out there, he dealt with the guy, he pushed him. The dude shot him and killed him. Now, they wanted to bring up this whole stand your ground thing. I'm going to say this. Stand your ground, all it is nothing but code word for kill a black person anytime when you feel like it. And don't get no consequences from it. Because all it is just another way for them to purge us. The stand your ground law has gotten out of hand. It's been gotten out of hand ever since Trayvon Martin, and it's getting out of hand right now. It is a way for them to legalize the murder of us wholesale. And this is the stuff that we really need to be focusing on. We need to be getting up in arms about this, about strategizing and mobilizing to change these laws that are still put in place to discriminate against us and still are. But instead, we want to get caught up in the latest scandal, the latest ratchet talk, the latest who shot who type of stuff. And no one says anything. How you doing? Oh, hold on. Is it closed? Yeah. Okay, because the other guy just came here, he didn't say anything to me, so.
Well, he walked that way.
Okay. Okay, I wasn't aware that was closed. All right. I was just wondering how come the other guy didn't say nothing to me.
Different lives, different perspectives.
Huh? Oh, different.
Lives, different perspectives.
Oh, different company?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
It's not us.
All right.
What was he wearing? Was he wearing like a sweater vest or something?
Yeah, he's always wearing a dark security uniform.
Yeah, so he was with the
Oh, all right. All right. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. Anyway, yeah, just start with just stand up here. Just told I couldn't be up there. It's all good though. So anyway, yeah, we definitely do need to stand our ground. Hey, Annette B, how you doing, Queen? Oh, I'm good, EE, appreciate it. Yeah, exactly. And you know, the stand your ground law has just been nothing more but just another convenient way for them to get us out of the way, and nothing is done. And we saw the video. This man was defending his family, and yet he loses his life for defending it. And stand your ground has been put in place even to defend a person that even starts an altercation. Then they could see, then they want to talk about, they want to bring up the whole issue of gun rights and gun laws and the NRA. Let me tell y'all something. Hey, brother Nubian, I have no issue at all with the NRA. The NRA is actually not a bad organization. But what I do have an issue with is with people who think because they have a right to bear arms that they can just open fire on someone and not get any kind of reprimand for it. Shout out to Information Man.
What?
So yeah, these are the things that we definitely need to be getting up in arms about. We need to be talking about stuff like this that is continuously going on. These laws that continually disenfranchise against us and continually discriminate and just run roughshod with us. Why don't we fight against this? And you know what? Another thing too I want to mention, and I know I've said this before, but hell, I'm gonna say it again because I'm so sick and tired of seeing this. But too many times, I keep seeing all the time black women taking up arms against this sort of thing. I keep seeing black women standing on the front lines and fighting. And shout out to these sisters that continue to do that. Shout out to these sisters. I have much love for you. But that shouldn't be the case. It should be the brothers out there. Where are all these hood stars? Where are all these so-called gangsters, the warriors who they claim to be in the hood? Where are they? Where are these so-called ride or die killers and stuff out there that say that they represent the hood and stuff like that? Where are you when the time is really needed to go rally against the system that's continuously disenfranchising against you and people like you? Explain that to me. I'll wait. Brother the Nubian says, I literally just watched a video about a brother who forgave a goddamn K-Beast for shooting him in the back, for paralyzing him, parking in a disabled spot. See, hey, Lex, what's going on, Lex? How you doing? Y'all say hello to Lex. Lex has got a good channel. 7 Lex Fairies got a real good channel. Everyone go support 7 Lex. I enjoyed you with 7 Lex. But yeah, this is the thing that I'm talking about. We wonder why we get no justice, and I'm not letting, like I said, it might seem I'm coming down hard on the brothers, but I'm really not. I just want us to do better. I want us to do better by ourselves. I want us to do better by our sisters, because there's no way in the world that you should have these black queens walking around out here and standing up. And I have no problem with admitting this. I have no problem admitting this at all. But black women have always held it down for us and for black men. Have always been holding it down for us. They always have, and they still are. And much shout out to all these black women that are out there putting it on the line, laying it all down and putting it on the line for us. I thank you, sisters, for that. I have much love for you. Do you believe in Umar Johnson School, or is he a fraud? You know what, brother Ted? I've been hearing so much about Umar and that school. I didn't pretty much just gave up on it. I mean, if it comes into existence, fine. If it doesn't, well, it is what it is. But I pretty much I'm not necessarily say I've given up on it, but then, oh hell, I don't know, maybe I have given up on it. But all I can just say is this: he keeps on talking a good game about that, and all I can say is this: no one's seen or heard anything, but I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I wish him the best with what he's doing. And HSBU, you're welcome. I wish him the best with what he's doing. And thank you, Trish. Love you too. I wish you the best. I wish him the best in whatever his endeavors are. But that's about all I can say. I'm not gonna put down this brother. I'm not gonna put it down. Say nothing disparaging about him. I know in the past I probably have said some damning things about other black men, black women, and if I have, let me be the first to apologize, because I do believe that the first step toward healing our community is that we need to stop going in on each other. And I know that's a tall order for a lot of us on this platform, but it's something to make an effort to strive for. That's me being realistic. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I just want to come out here and just say some encouraging words to everybody. And I hope everyone's doing well today. I mean, I hope all you brothers and sisters out there is out there playing it safe and doing what you know to do, doing what you have to do. So I'm just sitting out here, just killing a little bit of time before I go in. Oh, okay, EE, you said I'm always chill, that's why I appreciate that. I try to be chill, you know what, I really do. I try to, and I appreciate that. I have my moments at times, but you know what, I try to be chill because I want to be like an encouraging face for people. Because I know people just have a hard time in life. I know like this life can be hard sometimes for people. And sometimes folks just don't know how to deal with this crazy life. But I appreciate that. I really do try to be a chill person. And you know what makes me chill though, what keeps me chill is I got good people like you all following me. Good people like you, EE, and Information Man, and Celex Ferry. People like Brother Danubian and Troll with a Purpose, Monique Hill, Tiana Vlog. Good people like you guys and Nikki C and Sky's the Limit out there following me. I got good people like you all who love me and all that. I appreciate that. But we definitely got to learn to stop going in on one another. We have to learn to, you welcome, Info Man. You know, we got to learn to embrace one another. We got to learn to, and you know what? It's a lot of things that I know, but it's a lot of things I don't know. I'm not going to sit up here and act like I know everything. I mean, would it be nice to be able to have all the knowledge in the world? I don't know. I mean, if some people had all the knowledge in the world about everything, I don't know, how would they act? Because, see, some people, if they have the knowledge of everything in the world, some people would definitely use their powers for bad. Because, see, with great power comes great responsibility. And I know I sound like the movie, but that's actually a true statement. With great power does come great responsibility. Because if you have the power to do some things, that means you got a lot of more on your plate. You have a lot more to have to deal with. You got a lot more things that you must come to and help out. It's that simple. So that's something for everyone to muse on, something for everyone to think about. And I just want to like to encourage everyone and let folks know that what's going on, King the Yorkie. Welcome. Everyone say hello to King the Yorkie. King the Yorkie, do you make content? Let's see what else is going on in the crazy world we living in today. Oh, I wanted to make a little brief comment on this whole Michael Jackson documentary. Now, I have not seen Leaving Neverland. I may sit around and see it. I may get a chance to see it one day. But I'm going to say this much. And I know Oprah's come under some fire for the interviews she's did. And I will have to wonder, I will have to question what is her reasoning for interviewing these guys. But I'm going to say this much. To come out and say some things about a man that has been gone from the planet for 10 years. And matter of fact, to say something about a deceased person in general, that's a low blow. Michael's been gone for, like I said, over 10 years, so he's not here to defend himself. Now these same guys, Steve, Dan, Chuck, and Wade Robinson, they, from what I understand, they've retracted their statements that Michael did anything to him, and now all of a sudden they're saying that he did do something to him. I mean, that's just low. And from what I understand about this Robinson guy, he was actually bitter because he got passed over to do some kind of choreography on a show involving Michael called the MJ Show or the MJ Experience. It was part of Cirque du Soleil, from what I understand. I know I watched the interview that Tariq Nasheed did with Michael's niece, Brandy Jackson, and Brandy is that's Jackie's daughter. Anyway, get a chance to watch the video. Yeah, Information Man, you're right. They want money, exactly. And that's just a low blow to say something about this man who's been gone. I mean, I'm not saying Michael Jackson was a saint by all means. He wasn't. But I'm gonna tell you all something. I ain't gonna lie. I loved Michael, and when Michael passed away, I felt a certain way about that. But for people to sit up there and talk about him like a dog like this and try to drag him and stuff, and he's not here to defend himself, it's cowardly. It's cowardly. It's low down, and it's dirty. And well, yeah, Info Man hit the nail right on the head. They want money. People want money. And what better way to get money than to capitalize off of a person that's deceased, but their name is still big. But that's the type of system we live in. That's the type of sick, the demonic, twisted, demented system that we live in. But yeah, when I get the chance, hopefully y'all get a chance to watch this, to watch the documentary, see what it's about. And the interesting thing about it, if Michael was still alive today in this whole Me Too Time's Up world, I guarantee Michael probably would have been the first face of the Me Too movement. It probably would have been him and not Bill Cosby. Now we already know the story about Bill Cosby, but people would have they would have picked him instead. I mean, think about it. All these prominent black men that they're throwing under the bus, whether it be Jussie Smollett or R. Kelly, whoever, they're purposely putting these men in the spotlight. But yet you still got people like Harvey Weinstein who managed to go under the radar. And Harvey Weinstein just happens to be one of Oprah's buddies. Now, and I'm not saying nothing damning toward Oprah. I'm just wanting to question her purpose and her motive for interviewing these guys after they supposedly retracted their statements. That's all I just wanted to mention. But anyway, this is not a diatribe against Oprah or OWN. This is not a diatribe against Gayle King. This is not a diatribe against none of them. But I still wonder why they did these things, why she's doing it. After she interviewed Michael in '93 at the Neverland Ranch, when he was dealing with the first issue. I mean, the FBI investigated him, the police investigated him, and he was exonerated. The man was found not guilty of anything, but yet people are still butthurt. People just can't. I think we live in a society today where we got a bunch of sore losers. And when people can't get somebody that they went after, that's a sore loser mentality right there. Because you lost something, you lost a case, you gotta go out of your way to malign this person and disparage their name because you didn't have any credible evidence or nothing like that. So sad. Now, on the other hand, what if it had been somebody like one of us? Someone who doesn't necessarily have the Michael kind of money? How would it be with somebody like the regular, average, everyday person? Either way, though, a person that's been gone, that is no longer with us, that should be off limits. There used to be a time that when to put down a person, a deceased person, was off limits, was crossing the border. But nowadays, anything goes. Anything goes nowadays. What up, Tony Smith? Peace to you too, brother. There is absolutely no checks and balances, no system of morals, no sacredness, no kind of respect at all whatsoever. And it is truly sad. Unfortunately, Just Be You, you are absolutely correct. But you know what? All we can do is watch this unfold and pray about it. All I can just say is buckle down. Everyone put on your seatbelts. And what's up, Chicago Reacts? Everyone say hello to Chicago Reacts and support Chicago Reacts. All we can do is just Just be careful, and everyone just be alert, be aware, be focused, and do what you need to do. That's what we need to be focused on. Because there's too much going on in this world today for us to be sitting up here constantly going in on each other. I mean, when is enough enough? You know, I was saying this earlier tonight on LMP's panel, that social media, if you break down the word social media is nothing more. What's up, Andre? My brother, Andre Toppin. What's going on, brother? I'm so glad to see you here, Andre. I just want you to know that, man. I'm always glad to see you. But social media is basically what the name says it is. It's interactive media. It's media where we can literally, like what we're doing right now, we go back and forth and literally have a conversation with each other. Back when we was growing up, you couldn't do this. You couldn't get on ABC or CBS, NBC, or Fox for that matter, and go back and forth and talk with the newscaster. We can do that with this new media. We can talk to each other. We can get on each other's programs and say hello to each other and voice our concerns. We could get on someone like Information Man's platform or his chat, or say Phil from the Avaya Show, and we could type back and forth and they'll respond back to you. That's what social media is. And I've stated this before several times. Social media is not necessarily the enemy. Social media is a good thing. It's people that make things bad. It's people that make something evil. Tony Smith says, I remember last year the woman that accused Tupac of rape was still trying to get fame off of that situation. Yeah, Ayanna Jackson. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Now, I wasn't in the room when it happened, but it does make you wonder. See, I want to mention this. All these women that are constantly crying out rape and stuff, have any of them seen any jail time? Why is Carolyn Bryant still walking around free today? And people want to say the fact that, well, she's in her 80s. Okay, well, Bill Cosby was 80 years old too, and he got drugged through the ringer. And then get this, they didn't even support any evidence in his case. They literally went off of hearsay, but yet he's still serving time right now. Once again, we're living in a system that is not an equal system. And people can argue and say that we have a fair system all they want. We don't. But I'm not here to sit up there and argue and talk about how flawed the system is. I want to talk about ways that we can continually to learn to embrace and encourage one another. It's not really a hard thing to do. It's not a hard thing to sit up there and just come and tell a person, good job, well done. There's nothing wrong, it's nothing hard about doing that. As much as we exert the energy to go in on one another, I mean, if we can sit up there and put enough time and effort to make an entire video, a hit piece about somebody that we don't like, how much more would it take to say something nice about a person? And trust me, I know about hit pieces because I've been the subject of a few of them. I know what it feels like to be on the receiving end of a diatribe because somebody doesn't like you. But I find it's a lot easier, like exactly, positivity goes a long way. It's a lot easier though, it's not as hard as people think. It's not it's a lot easier to say something nice about somebody, saying, "Hey, brother, I appreciate what you're doing. Love how you did that." But no, we got, some people would rather just go out there and just talk about someone. And I've already said this before, and this is just how I feel. But any male out there, any man that will sit up there and make a video about how another man looks, about, just sit up there and do an 8-hour live stream, talking about another dude, y'all, to me, that's just some moist behavior right there. What's up, Dark Void? That's just some suspected, moist type of behavior. But that's just me. I mean, I wouldn't want to sit up there and make an 8-minute long video about another dude, let alone 8 hours. You mean to tell me you literally sat there an entire working day making a diss track about somebody that you don't like? I just thought I'd go and put that out there. But that's exactly what it is. What's going on, Right Way? I'm doing well. Glad to see you. To everybody that's new out here, to all my new followers, welcome. I appreciate you stopping through. I appreciate you coming to hear what I got to say. I love you for that. I just wanted to say that to everyone that's new to the channel, that I run a peaceful stream, a peaceful channel, that I'm not about the drama. I'm about everybody getting along. I'm about loving on folks. I'm about keeping the peace. If you got issues with people in the channel, I would appreciate it if you all would not argue amongst each other. If you have some issues, please take it off the channel, and once you all can come to some kind of resolve, then come on back. But I just want everyone to know here that we all about love and peace. About having fun too. I like to have fun with people. Everybody, first of all, everyone put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me well. Hope I'm not breaking up. I know a lot of people in the channels have been bored and stuff, but everyone put a 1 in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me.
I don't know what we done. Yes,
What's up, Spirit of Truth? God bless you too, brother. How you doing? Glad to see you. Everyone put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Yeah, exactly, Jess. Yeah, someone should add a new dose of, inject a new dose of life into the into the platform, so we could all see different thought processes, see how different new people think, see how we can implement each other. That would be nice. Who did what, Monique? What are you talking about? Teach one another this new game or system so we all. Yeah, exactly. No, it's a great. This is a big platform. What's up, Bio Show? How you doing, man? My man, Bio Show. Glad to see you, brother. Haven't seen you in a while. But this is a great big platform, and it's enough success for everyone. It's enough on here for everybody to do what they need to do. I don't see why people want to beef with one another. I mean, life is too short to be beefing. We should learn to all get along and love one another. Yes, I'm repeating myself. I know I am. I just want to hammer that into people. We should get along with one another. We should love each other. So I guess I can assume that everyone hears me. No one put a one in the chat. That's good. Well, everyone, so where's everybody from? Oh, all right, Aaron, good to see you, son. It's till the next episode. All right, Monique, I'm glad you stopped by. I'm always glad to see you. Everyone say shout out to Monique Hill. Yeah, by a show, man. I'm glad to see you, brother. I've been thinking about you lately, man. Been wondering what's going on, what's been up with you. I'm glad to see you swinging through. All right, Lex. Be right back. All right. I'll probably be on here for a few more minutes myself. You know, I was saying that this is going to be a pretty brief, random conversation because I like to come in and encourage people. And this is also my way of being on here a little bit more often, doing more lives more often. This is kind of fun, you know, doing these live streams. You know, being on here and just encouraging folks and letting folks know. So I'm sitting over here at LA Live, just watching folks going to and from the game and all that. Seeing all this going on. It's a lot happening tonight. So yeah. Anyway. Yeah, just so I wanted to go on and give everyone a little piece of what's going on. But yeah, you know, that's the one thing of okay. Anyway, got a little bit distracted there. But we need to learn to put the human back in humanity. We need to start being human to each other again. Yes, the right way. Whatever we do, we should do it to our best ability. Exactly. You know, Dr. King once said this, that if you're going to be a street sweeper, be the best street sweeper that ever swept streets. And I certainly do agree. Be good at what you can do. Don't necessarily be a jack of all trades, but be good at what you can do. You do what you can do, and everyone else does what we can do. And I believe we could all live and just learn to get along happily. We could all make the world a better place. Like, well, once again, the late great Michael Jackson said this: heal the world, make it a better place. I agree. Each one teach one. You in reconstruction mode by a show, I get it, I understand. Oh, thank you, Lex. That's sweet of you. I appreciate that. And everybody, also, support the channel. I put it in the description. We're going to support the channel. I'll put it back again. But at PayPal.com, I mean PayPal. What is it? I don't even know my own. Anyway, PayPal.me/the real Aaron Collins. That's PayPal.me/the real Aaron Collins. Appreciate it. Everyone go and support the channel. You know. But we can't be afraid to talk to each other. We can't be afraid to check on one another. You know, every now and then it's good for us to come in and make sure that we're okay. Once again, put the human back in humanity. Now sometimes people, I see it all the time, folks just walking by, everyone's oblivious to one another. People won't even say hello to each other, won't even say as much as saying good morning or how's your day going? Folks are so afraid of one another. That shouldn't even be the case. We should never be afraid of each other. But everybody, hit the thumbs up. Once again, support the channel. So Collins, you know, when you were in uniform, can't really say as many things you want to say on that, and that let alone anything at all. So I ended up switching, got a whole another career. I got you on that bias show. I understand that, and you know, that does make a lot of sense though, what you said. That makes a whole lot of sense what you said. And I wish you the best in your new endeavor, brother, your new career. Yesterday I had a chance to once again live out my dream. My dream is becoming a reality all the time, and I'm so thankful for that. I got a chance to produce another short film that will be coming out soon. You know, I came out here to continue pursuing filmmaking, and things are happening for me out here. You know, they're not as big to the extent that I want them to be, but it's happening. The little stuff that's happening, and I'm so thankful for that. I'm really thankful. I'm very thankful for that. And I'm thankful for all of you guys. I'm thankful for all you content creators out here that continue to support me, and I definitely support you. I am very grateful for, and don't take for granted, every little bit that happens. I'm grateful for every little bit that that people say something positive. I'm grateful for every moment that people take out of their time to come and support the channel, and to just stop doing what they're doing and come and listen to what I have to say. I'm thankful for that. Thank you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I want to say something about Information Man. Information Man, I kind of look at you in a sense as like an elder statesman of YouTube, so to speak. It's like you're an ambassador. You know, you have so much. You have so much to share with people. Hence your name, Information Man, and you got a lot of pertinent and relevant topics and things that we need to know about, that we're not going to probably learn from nowhere else. And I definitely appreciate you for that too. Now, I appreciate you coming on here and just giving us a piece of what it is that you know. And I appreciate, you're welcome, Info Man. Yeah, you're welcome anytime. I appreciate, it's a new sister who I recently just started checking out. Her name is Seven Lex Fairy. I appreciate her because she comes with a spark of encouragement, but she has a really playful demeanor, and I appreciate that for her. I mean, I just started recently checking her out and being on her panels and following her, and she just has some of the cutest things and topics she does, and she just gets on him, just randomly speaks to people and just sees how folks doing, and just has fun with you. Now, and I appreciate you too, Lex. I really do. Y'all need to check out 7 Lex Ferry when you get the chance. Exactly, by a show, you hit the nail right on the head. You need people to make you think, people that's going to make you stop and organize and make you wonder to yourself, man, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, you're so welcome, Lex. And there's so many people out here who I just follow and just love. Now we need to. This is what this is all about. I mean, this is. Oh wow. That was random. Sometimes that happens. I don't know. Yeah. Gotta get me a laptop. Sometimes, man, using these phones and things and stuff can be very irritable. Exactly, Right's Way. Yeah, certain words, messing with the YouTube algorithm, we can't use certain terminology, so we gotta learn to adjust. I know it's hard, but we can do it. But you know what, though? It's about time for me to start wrapping this up and start heading on to the job. I love you guys. I'm gonna definitely see you out in these YouTube streets. And y'all, one thing that's for certain, we can do this. Each one teach one. It takes a village.
Yeah, it is.
Now, these are all true sayings. I agree with all these. And as I was saying before, in this world today, we've got to learn to be more alert and more focused. Everyone, be careful and never give up. Always follow your endeavors. Always do what it is that you set out to do and stick to it. The way I look at it is this: if we can spend so much time making someone else's dream come true, how much more should we do with our own dreams, right? Thanks, Dark Void. Appreciate you too, brother. I'm always glad to see you. Yeah, if we could support each other to the point where we putting everyone else through college and stuff like that, we should be doing more for each other, for ourselves. Oh, all right, Spirit of Truth. Everything's well here.
Don't touch the dog.
Tony made a song a while back that wasn't true, called "It Never Rains in Southern California." Well, I'm feeling it drizzle a little bit, and I'm sitting outside. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. So I'm about to. Oh, it's an hour. Okay, so I'm about to go on and get going. God bless you all.